go up.
Right.
So you're going to have to, as it spins faster, you're going to have to put an equal amount of forward pressure in there to keep it from going up. And eventually, you'll levitate, and then you'll level off right over the runway and stay a foot or two over the runway.
All right, we'll go for it.
We're ready.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Stick to the right.
Stick to the right. There you go. Now push forward on the rudder. How's that feel?
This feels great.
Okay, good.
So this just works by tension, or that?
No, it's a suction cup. It's just like that.
Right, but then you just tighten it with this.
Right. Yes. You pull it out, lick it, put it back up, and then it does the suction.
Okay,
It pulls this little thing like this, little diaphragm like
And
that.
it stays on there for the most part.
It's, for the most part, this hot. I have the same thing on my dash cam in my car. In the heat, though, sometimes this will give out and you got to redo it. But that's
But
it.
that's how that works. Okay.
That's it. Yep. That's how it works.
Awesome. Yeah, these shades are so nice.
Yeah, they are. They are. So we're gonna leave it out for your camera.
Okay.
All right, Rich. We'll get her done.
All right. Yeah.
All right. So fuel level, we're good. Gas cap's on. Rotor brake is on. And
Rotor
up
pressure
between 12 and 3.
Right. So then we've got that, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we've got that power. Loose items, passengers, no passengers.
Yeah, you don't want
no
anything
touch.
going out the windows.
Correct.
You know,
Just like
I mean,
if they try to put a camera out there.
exactly.
somewhere
That's
else, right?
that's bad.
Explanation of throttle steering. You know that we've got those set positive control. Change,
My controls, your controls, my controls.
Okay.
3 times.
Seatbelt instructions. Of course, we got that set. That thing's tight. Pedals are adjusted. Doors closed. Lock will start afterwards.
We'll do that out at the run-up
afterwards.
area
All
before we take
It's
off.
Too hot.
It's too hot.
Okay, parking brake set. We have that master key on. Okay, so we got this. So we do go on.
That's it. On for 20
till
seconds.
everything's
Wait till
checked.
everything. And now we're going to turn on the fuel pump 2
Right.
to listen for
And
it.
do that anytime.
Okay, I hear it.
That works. So we just have to verify that, right?
Yep. There you go.
Okay. Okay.
That's it.
Both lanes are on. Both mags. Lane 1, lane 2.
These go off in 5 seconds. There you go.
So they're set. Open throttle a quarter.
Just a
Prop area is clear.
quarter inch. Just
yes.
I mean, just to crack it. Just crack it.
It
Just,
didn't
that's
take
it.
much. That's it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. And then start. Ready?
Clear.
All right. So we got oil pressure. Light went out.
Now we got oil pressure.
The light went out first. Maybe a light and you have the temperature. All right.
Avionics on. There.
So that's calm here, right? Oh.
It'll be just a second.
There we go. Now we can talk.
Okay, so that's this is the intercom and the radio.
And the radio all in one.
I see on this guy. Okay, so then is that the
That's the flip flop.
for the India? Okay, information India.
Chino report 8 is India 1953 Zulu weather, wind 2907, visibility 10, dew clouds 11,000, temperature 31, dew point 18, altimeter 2997. ILS runway 26 right approach in use, landing and departing runway 26 right and runway 26 left. NOTAMs, attention all aircraft 5G NOTAMs in effect for Chino. For further information, contact flight service frequencies. Amendments to the instrument approach procedures and obstacle departure procedures. Caution numerous cranes in the vicinity of Chino Airport. Check NOTAMs for details. Stay position on initial contact, read back runway assignment and hold short instructions. Use caution for birds and wildlife in the vicinity of Chino Airport. Advise on initial contact, Aviatus India.
Okay, so we got India. That's set. That's set. No call ground out there anyway, right?
Right.
So then we taxi out.
That's it.
Then we're ready to taxi.
There you go.
Where's the
That'll work.
best place to keep this? Just here?
Right there. Yep.
Even with the doors off?
Yep. That won't blow out.
So with the doors off, do you get a lot of air?
You do. We sanitize the airplane so we don't lose our paperwork. Yeah. We put them in an envelope or a Ziploc thing and then put it in the back.
Oh, because it's quite a bit.
It can be if you go uncoordinated.
Oh, yeah, sure. All of a sudden you're going to have that to the side, right?
We're at Eagles Nest 2, taxi for takeoff with India 232 Papa Golf.
But we don't do that till we're out here.
Yeah, so you can see us. We got a long taxi on in the non-movement area. We can actually go up by Flying Tigers if we have to, and I usually do that if there's talk chatter, but there's
They're
not
busy.
right now. So that's a good thing.
Load in case anybody's running.
That and over the bounce, so the head doesn't flop side to side because that really slams a
this,
stick
right?
around.
You hold it, right?
Yeah, you hold it.
I do that on airplanes as well.
You just keep rolling. Just give them a call.
The transmit's this one, correct?
Yep, the trigger, guns.
At Chino ground, this is Gyrocopter 232 Papa Golf, just out of Eagle Nest 2 with India, ready to taxi for departure, and stay in the pattern. Gyrocopter 232 Papa Golf, Chino ground, runway 26 right, taxi via Mike Delta Alpha cross runway 21. Mike Delta Alpha cross 21 to 26 right, Gyrocopter 2 Papa Golf.
Perfect. Thank you.
Sometimes I feel like, can you take the stick for a minute?
Sure, I have the stick.
Sometimes I feel like I'm not centered in this plane. Oh, there, because I don't think I go in.
And this sight picture is terrible, so we're going to use our thighs to line us up straight down the runway for landing. We'll use our thighs.
So how's the feel this versus the open cockpit? MTO or the other ones?
They're very similar. They're very similar. And you can fly them both. They're both same price. You can fly them both. We'll check you out both. Or you can go experience it for an hour or two, whatever you want to do. Get your front seat checked out. It's really not that big of a deal. You have to do the radio, which you know how to run, and you have to do the rotor brake when we taxi out, because I don't have that in the back. And the rest I could handle from the back.
Oh, I see, right. Run up here is straight ahead.
Yeah, straight ahead, and then I just turn right and get in our little corner over here, because we're so little in case a big warbird would come out or something.
That's what we did before.
Yeah. I just tuck in that little corner over there.
That's perfect. Multiple of these in a hangar.
Good right here, in case something big comes out. There you go.
Okay. So far,
Alright.
so good.
So far, so good.
Okay, warm up at 2,000.
Yep, bring her up to 2,000. We're warmed up, but it's smoother at 2,000. You don't get the gnashing of the gears in the gearbox at 2,000. There you go, that's good. All right.
Let me do that, right? Ready?
Well, no, not yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Next thing's
check.
control check. So
Oh,
left,
that's-
right. We do a left, right. Make sure the blade moves. That's our lifeblood right there. If that blade doesn't move, we go back.
Okay. And it's just a side to side.
Side to side, not backwards, because we've already pre-flighted, and if you pull back now, we have the brake on, but you could also hit the tail because the thing's flopping back
Okay,
there.
and I'm keeping the stick between my.
There you
I
go.
don't like him to move around.
That's fine. No, that's
In
I
case the
do that
winds
too.
pop up.
I do that too.
Okay, so control check, lateral control check is fine.
Yep, 2,500.
Okay.
All right, one lane, lane A. All right, so that light comes on, this gauge goes away, and no RPM drop. 5 seconds to, okay, back on. All right, lane B.
Lane B. Then we lose different instruments.
Right, you lose these two, and the lane B light comes on,
Okay.
then no RPM drop, so
Back on.
back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now there was
off.
a less of a drop than there was with A.
Yeah, there shouldn't be really any drop. There was a little hiccup, but that
Right.
was it.
Okay.
Okay, so now you can come back to 2,000. See, I think grabbing the throttle like that makes it harder to move, and that's why I
And
like
down
that.
here.
I like
yeah,
the
well,
fall.
and also with this here.
Well, see, you're grabbing everything here. If you put your hands down to the side like this,
Right.
there you go. Now you have a fulcrum that you can run from. Try it. If you like it, fine. If you don't, you go to something else. That's
Okay.
fine. Just,
Alright.
just as a suggestion.
Cool.
All right. So
Alright,
fuel
fuel.
check. Here's our fuel. We're about half a tank, so that's
Tank
good.
is fine.
Oil-
And
oil
then
temp is
oil
way up
temp's
there,
low,
so-
we're good. We're well above that.
Yeah.
Everything else is in the green.
And tower 18.5.
So to change frequency is
Twist
this.
it, turn left, down to 18, move the arrow over 1, 5, move the arrow over
Oh,
1,
you have to move. Oh,
and then you go, oops,
Oh, yeah, I'll come back to that.
Yep.
So you
One more time. Now
so
go to
used to
5.
one that do
Now go to
everything on
5.
one, yes.
Now go to the other one and turn over to the right one. Go.
I can also just roll it. No,
Yes, you can.
there you go.
So 18.5.
Perfect. Flip it.
Flop it. There you go.
Transacted. Okay, great.
All right, so let's put fuel pump 2 on, and let's do our navs and strobes.
Have strobes, got it. GPS?
Doesn't matter, it doesn't really turn anything on.
Oh, it doesn't here?
Not right now. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna taxi out here. You're gonna reach up with your left hand and go to flight mode and hold the stick forward to the right all the way, because it's gonna wanna come back on you. And we'll get on the center line and stop. Then you're gonna go to
Bring this back down.
go to 2,000 RPM.
On the runway.
On the runway, you're going to engage the pre-rotator with your thumb,
Okay.
right there, and then we'll start to spin. And as we bog the engine down, we're going to feed in just a little bit of power, just a little bit.
And like it says here, at 120 is center the stick.
That's right. Then at 120, we're going to center the stick.
All right.
Continue to add power. Continue to add power, so we can get up to a rotor RPM of a little over 200. Then we're going to go 1, 2, release the brake, and throttle. And I'll help you with the throttle for the balance.
Alrighty.
We'll play with the balance, not a problem. Okay, let's go up to the hold bar and tell them we're ready for takeoff or close traffic. We gotta take the brake off though.
That would help.
Bonanza 502 Sir Golf is on the mist.
Okay, just one finger. That's it.
SoCal 2 Sir Golf.
You release the brake.
Stop right here and give them the call.
Chino Tower is Gyrocopter 232 Papa Golf, holding short 26 right to remain in the pattern.
Star 232 Papa Golf, Chino Tower, make right close traffic, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 26 right, right close, Papa Golf.
Okay, you can close your door, make sure your seatbelt's in. I'll hold the stick.
Yep.
Make sure your seatbelt tail's in.
They are, I tuck them. I
Good.
tuck them in the thing.
Good. Oh, you gotta slam it a little harder.
It's shut now, isn't it?
I hope so.
I can open it and try
Yeah,
it.
open it, slam it a little bit harder. There you go. Perfect. Slow down here a little bit. All right, reach up with your left hand, go to flight mode, and hold the stick forward to the right. There you go, on the center line, and stop smoothly.
I stop.
Yeah, you stop.
Right.
There you go.
That.
Good.
Door. Are you ready?
Yep. All right, so 2,000 RPMs.
Okay.
Oop, you're a little low on the RPMs. Stick forward to the right. Gotta hold the brake. Just hold the brake with your hands. There you go.
1,000 RPM.
Right there. All right, engage pre-rotator. All right, so the
Add
clutch
power.
light's on. You're gonna have to take the power back a little bit, because otherwise it won't engage. Power back a little bit. There we
Back.
go. Now it's in. Now add a little bit of power. Keep that brake on. All right, at 120, hold it to the center. Don't let it go left. That's why that torque will just grab you. Keep adding power. Up to 200 RPMs, all right. Release the button, stick back. All right, I'm gonna add the power here. I'm gonna help you out a little bit.
And power up to.
Right here, just right here. I've got the power. Right rudder, hard right rudder. And now we're gonna balance. I want you to balance it right there. Hold it. Hold that nose right there. Don't let the nose touch. There you go, just work on that balance. Don't let the nose touch, just hold it right there. That same exact pitch attitude. Hold it right there. Beautiful. Beautiful, hold that pitch up, we're in the air, so we're gonna go. Full power. Slowly pitch over, just like a helicopter, accelerate,
Okay, we're at 60.
and up you go. At 60, you can up you go. Okay, pitch up, you're real fast, so pitch up to about right there. That's where your horizon should be on the nose. Okay, trim it if you need it. You'll need a lot of trim. Oh yeah, it's at 0.
So where's the pitch trim in it?
There's no pitch trim, it's all field.
Oh, you
It's
said
all field.
zero, that's what
It's all
it is.
field. Okay, right turn, stay in a pattern. plumb up to 1,400. And yeah, there you go. Pitch up a little bit more, you're a little fast. There you go, pitch up, there you go. All right, there's 1,400, so stick over, power back to about 4,400. Okay, right turn. Okay, use that power back. There we go, left rudder when you do it. Okay, right turn, stay on the downwind, and we'll stay a little bit closer. Power up to about 44, otherwise see we're sinking, we need to be at 1,400.
All right, there you go. And get that relationship.
This is going to be speed, this is going to be altitude. They work in conjunction a little bit though, so if you...
Sure, keep up golf, 26 right, close to the option.
Wait for the option, 26 right, pump, 2 pump.
So if you want to accelerate, you can push forward on the stick a little bit. If you keep fully pushing forward, you're going to actually start a descent.
So right now we're at 70, so we're too
Yeah, we're good. No, that's fine. I'd rather have you fast. Remember, fast and high is good. We can bleed that speed off over the runway. All right, make a normal pattern. And we're going to set 3,000 RPMs when we get on final, and we're going to leave that all the way through the landing. It works
So when
super
do we
well.
start descending?
Well, let's see. We got to look at our touchdown spot. So keep turning. Power back a little bit. You're up at 5,000. We should be at about 44.
And then ready to turn final?
Yeah, just line right up on final. You know what to do there. Shallow your turn a little bit. All right, now we're going to set 3,000 RPMs. Left rudder. Keep the gyro level. And left rudder. Come fly to the left a little bit. You're lined up on the right side of the runway.
Yep.
So 3,000 RPMs. Let go of the power. Right there. That's we're not going to touch the power anymore. We're going to leave it right there. Nose down a little bit. Nose down. There's your pitch attitude. Nose down a little bit further. There you go. Now we're going to keep our thighs down the runway with the rudder.
Okay.
And start looking way down that runway like you're driving your car at 60. Let it settle. Closer to the runway. Closer. Closer. Let it come down closer there. Now we're going to hold it off. We're going to hold it off. Hold it off. Hold it off. Keep that nose up. Don't let that nose touch.
Oh, I see. Right.
Don't let the nose touch. Stick back. 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 Get off the stick. Get off the microphone. There you go.
Sorry.
You're on the microphone. Okay, now we're going to add power and do it again. Yeah, you're on the microphone.
I'm not on it now.
Yeah, no, you weren't. But
Oh,
you were.
I am.
You were.
Oh, okay.
Okay, a little bit of power. There it is. For right rudder and hold that balance.
Okay.
Hold that balance. Good. That's right where we want it, right there. You can see the runway clearly. The nose is off the ground. This is what we want. Just fly it down the runway this way. Just taxi it right down the runway, just like that.
With no more power.
This is, yes, beautiful. This is perfect. Just practice this. Wonderful. Holy mackerel. I've never seen anybody do that other than your son. All right, so now we're going to go. We're going to add the power. We're going to keep it straight, but that nose is going to want to come up. So we're going to gently push forward as that nose wants to come up.
How much power?
Full power. Hold it right there. Now just fly it level. Just a few feet over the runway, just like that. Gentle, gentle. Now pitch up to 60. Pitch up. Pitch up. A little bit more right. There's your pitch. There you go. Wow, dude, that was nice. Ooh. Start your turn. Holy mackerel.
Chino Tower, Bonanza 502 for golf is inbound on the RNAV with mist.
Bonanza 502 Sierra Golf Chan Tower, runway 26 right, clear low approach.
20 right, clear for the low approach, 2 Sierra Golf.
Star 25 Golf, extend down, follow Bonanza over the 15.
Turn right.
Roger, we'll extend downwind,
Turn right for the downwind. We like to kind of be over that road just on the north
this
side of
road.
the airport. So it's a quick, take a look up and down downwind and then make your turn. Power back, you're at 1400, power back 4400. Pull that power back.
Is back.
Pull the power.
44?
No, this is rotor RPM, this is engine.
Oh, I'm sorry, duh. So I got
All
the
right, keep your
wrong-
nose
There
up,
we go.
keep it trimmed. Are you all trimmed? Don't sink, don't sink. Trim it up. There we go.
Oh, no wonder I was looking and saying, I thought that was set.
This is
I
rotor
was looking
engine.
at I wasn't looking at the labels, I was just seeing the number
Use-
that's closest to me.
Use your ears too. You can
Yeah.
use your ears. All right, so somebody's over the 15, so we're gonna watch for them. A little bit more power, just a smidgen more. That'll keep our altitude. We want to stay at 14.
Taking back down on plus.
Affirmative, satisfy accuracy.
Diamond 8 equals your other strokes, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. 2 miles, 2,500 indicated Cherokee, also for El Monte.
Do you see him?
Not yet. I worked from the runway backwards.
Traffic in sight.
So where's
the pattern.
15?
Diamond 8 equals Roger.
This is the wash. The 15 freeway's over there.
-12 for Spruce Cadet.
Oh, going diagonally?
No, it's straight. It's straight like this.
Oh.
Just like the wash. 90 degrees to us.
Oh, I see.
So he should be.
Approach correct, pick up the right side, Diamond Star has you in sight, also for El Monte. Gyro 25 Golf, Bonanza Fall 10 right, and a mile, they're low approach only, number 2, run 26 right, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, number 2, looking for Bonanza, possible.
There he's got him.
Okay, turn right in behind him because he's.
Yeah, we have the Bonanza side, Gyrocopter 2 possible.
Thank you.
$1,400, correct?
Yep, 1,400. We'll just stay right there, and then we'll fly in and just make it like a normal airplane approach at 3,000 RPMs. Once we get in a little closer. If we lost an engine now, we'd be landing in these parking lots.
The oil pressure light just flashed.
Yeah, I see that too. I've been watching that. The gauges look all okay.
I
Okay,
don't see him anywhere.
slow down just a little bit, keep your altitude.
Oh,
There you go, left rudder when you take the power off.
Chino Tower, Bonanza 502 Sierra Golf is going missed.
Bonanza Sierra Golf, up to Spruce, contact Soka departure.
yeah, both of those are low.
Say again?
Both of them. I mean, when that light popped up, the oil pressure was low too.
Was it?
It's down there at the bottom of the.
Green.
Let's stop and check it.
I'm not sure how we're going to check it, but
Oh,
okay, so keep power on a little bit longer here because the wind's coming up a little bit longer.
4,000 right now.
There we go. All right, set 3,000 RPMs and let your nose down as you do so. Keep the speed up. There's 3,000, all right, so we're gonna leave the power right there. A little bit of left rudder to keep your thighs straight down the runway. So a little bit of left rudder, there we go. That's where we want it, right there. That's our sight picture. Let it settle right down to the runway. We're just gonna fly just an inch above the runway for a long time. Let it down a little further. There you go. Now we're just going to keep that stick coming back, keeping the balance attitude. Right there. Keep the nose up. Don't let the nose touch. Keep that balance. Stick coming back. If you can bring it back too fast, the nose goes way up. There you go. All right, power. And we'll go again. probably enough power right there.
Okay.
All right. So just work
Yeah,
on
see,
that
that oil
balance.
pressure is low even on the...
Is
on
it
both
low?
of those. Yeah, it's flashing on both of them. Probably not a good thing when both of them go.
All right.
Okay.
All right, let's just full stop it here. All right, stick forward.
Papa Golf, we're going to have to make a full stop here, right turn.
Takeoff, Roger, right turn, kilo, contact ground.
Roger.
Stick forward, hold it forward. Don't let it go
Down,
backwards.
run forward.
All right, hold it forward. Slow down. Make a right turn. Reach up with your left hand and go to brake mode. And now give it up trim. Stick to the left, into the wind. Stick forward though, don't pull it back. Stick all the way forward. Pump it up with up trim, nose up trim. You want that pressure up between 12 and 3. And stop. And we need to go up to ground control. Tell me we want to go back to Eagle's Nest 2.
Ground, this is 232 Papa Golf Gyrocopter, Kilo, and Alpha back to Eagle Nest 2.
Gyro 232 Papa Golf, Chino ground, taxi to parking via Alpha Delta Mike.
Alpha Delta Mike to parking, thank you, to Papa Golf.
All right, so we're going to watch that blade now. We're going to try and stop that blade this way. So we're going to kind of time it as we comes around here. Oh, there it is. It's going to be close. All right, that's good. All right, so what we're going to do to get it going is we're going to make a right turn, get a little momentum up, make a right turn, and now we're going to ease back on the stick, make a left turn, drive right underneath the rotor, and now push it forward.
And
then
then
we're
I'll
there.
stop it.
Well, it puts it right here.
Oh,
now the brake's on.
Chino ground, runway 26 left, taxi via Charlie.
Taxi via Charlie.
Oh, I see, so it moved it back.
Departure.
Now when we did that turn, so it's not already stopped and brake then.
November 7 Tango Bravo, just verify runway 26 left with your call sign, please.
Okay, I'm not sure of your question. What
Well,
turn?
I know, like when we just did the turn to straight, get the rotor straight.
Right?
Put in the brake and it had stopped there. Doesn't that just hold it in that position?
It is, but I release the brake by pulling back slightly. I can release the brake that way.
Okay.
So I can release the brake. So I'm going to release the brake right now. I'm going to turn away from the gyro, turn away from it. Now I can turn, see, I can release the brake, see?
Right.
So I can release the brake by pulling back a little bit. Now to get it back, a slight right turn, get some momentum up.
Right.
Now pull back on the stick, release the brake, now drive under it with the left
Right.
rudder. Now push forward
And
now.
push forward and that blocks it back.
That puts the brake back on.
Because that releases it.
Pulling back releases it, yes.
Okay, or if I put to flight.
Yeah, but we don't want to do that.
No, but I mean, that's what both of those release that.
Right, so if you put it to flight now,
Yeah,
it's
that-
freewheeling. All right, so shut down. You can just hold the brake.
Chino ground, Cessna
Right to
46
left.
Delta, is that threshold aviation?
Yeah, hold the brake.